Well, hello there, Gemini. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about what is going on for the 16th through the 22nd of March. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video, and I have this beautiful guiding card for the month. We have the card of White Light, which is all about you radiating your awesomeness into the world, okay? You are sharing your awesomeness at full maximum capacity, and if by chance you're feeling a little mucky instead of brilliant and lovely, take a minute, close your eyes, breathe deeply, in and out, and then think about a ball of white light, shining bright white light down into your head, just like it is when you see the, like when the Star Trek people get beamed up, right? The light comes down over them, and it comes down over you, and it shines into you and through you. No, you aren't going to vaporize or show up somewhere else, but you will indeed take in the white light. Let it shower you. Let it become part of you. Let it come inside you, from the very top of your head down to your toes, and it will cleanse you. It will purge you. It will freshen you up and fill you up in a beautiful way. So excellent. I love this white light card. I want you to know it, understand it, and appreciate all the beautiful things it represents for you. It is awesome. So let's talk a little bit about our guiding messages. Our guiding messages for the month talk a lot about self-care. This could be a new workout, a new diet, a new regime of some sort that you're doing, whether it's extra journaling or time at the beginning of the day or time at the end of the day where we're bringing ourselves together and getting things working out. Whatever that new routine you're working on. So we're getting into, we've done it now for a couple of weeks. Yay! We did the old standby, right? We reinstated the old standby on all of these different concepts, and now we're going to spruce it up a little bit, add a little twist. It might be as simple as going an extra block on your walk, or it might be adding ankle weights, or doing something else that you feel like will help make the thing a little bit more interesting, or push yourself to go a little faster, right? Add in a little jog here and there. Like, I'm gonna jog for a couple of seconds and then I'm gonna stop. And I'm gonna jog for a couple of seconds and I'm gonna stop. And that's a way of pushing it and making it all very much faster, of course, but it'll take it to a different level, okay? That's just one version of how you can spruce it up. It could be that you refine your diet a little bit and change that up a little, eliminating something new or something more that you were hoping to like do better on, okay? Whatever you're doing, you're just gonna make it a little bit more intense. And in a way, it's gonna help make it more interesting for you, okay? So it's time to get interesting. Perfect. All right, good on you for sticking to it and getting ready to do it, okay? And the other thing to know is that the other message from my better angels is all about the fact that we're in our personal bubble, we're doing our little thing, we're staying in our lane, We did all that on February. So now we need to open up one ear and listen out to the universe. What's going on out there? Okay, so this is interesting, this is weird, this is confusing, but we want to take it in through our filters. Does it affect me? Is it about me? How can I affect it? Am I powerless about it? Whatever it is, we want to make sure that we're hearing it, though, because we need to have some idea what's going on out there. Okay, we don't want to give up. We don't want to give up on the idea that out there is for us too, because out there is for us. It's just a matter of making sure that we're running it through the filters and knowing that we also need to be aware that people are going to try and slip things in under the radar. So if you're signing contracts this month, pay attention. Read the fine print, okay? I don't want anything bad to happen to us, okay? Cool. Excellent. Let's go on, Gemini, and see what's going on with these cards for the week, all right? Here they are. We have these 3 cards. Let's go ahead and add some of these pre-programmed cards to this layout. Let's see where we get to. All right. So, interesting. Okay, so we have Queen of Swords. So this is somebody in your world, this could even be you, who likes to be in charge of things, likes to have things done a particular way, To an outside person, you might be considered a little bit difficult because of your particularities. Other people, if this is somebody else you're working with, vice versa, you could very much so find them to be a little bit difficult to be around because they are particular about how they like things done. And you're like, oh my God, what's going on? So whoever this is, if this is somebody else that's going to try and be in charge of your world and tell you what to do a little bit, you're going to be a little bristly. You're going to feel like, oh, I don't know if I want to do it that way. That seems like a lot. Everything is going to come out more fair. Maybe this person will make things more fair if you really listen to what they're saying. Things are going to come out more fair for everybody. So if you're in the upper echelon and this person comes in and changes things, it's going to be in favor of the other people who aren't getting a fair shake right now. So you're going to be like, you might be making more money, but then they say, well, we're going to reconfigure and everybody else is going to make more money too. And you're like, oh. So take your ego out of it and realize it's just more fair, all right? More fair for everybody, okay? But of all things, remember that you have all the tools at your disposal to take care of whatever you need to take care of this particular week. So you just need to make the effort to make it happen, okay? So if this is you, this is even better because you now have the power, you have the control over your situation, and you and all your beautiful capacity to look at all the intricacies and make every little detail work for you, you're going to make things more fair. I like that very much. You're going to make things more fair for everybody, and you have the tools to do it. So this is great. I really like the idea that this could be you, and if it's you, you're going to make things more fair for everybody, and you have all the tools at your disposal to make it happen. Very nice. Love, love, love that. Shine your light. Perfect. This is the Lover's card showing in this area that you have, this could be a partner in crime at work, or it could be your partner at home that are not really on board with what's going on right now. So if this is you, you have somebody who's a naysayer within your life who you thought was maybe your work partner or your life partner that you're like, I'm not getting down with what you're sharing. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do all that. So they're up against it. They don't want to do it. The Nine of Pentacles is, of course, showing that there may be a financial factor in your plan that isn't quite covered yet. So you may not quite have what it takes to make it quite fair for everybody financially. So pay attention to the money in the situation, okay? And of course, the King of Pentacles will be the financial guy who is saying, hey, check it out, man. I don't think we have what it takes to do this. I don't think we can afford this. And you're like, great. So you're getting a lot of people telling you, no, we can't make things more fair. We can't afford it. It's not working. This could be also your person. If you're doing this at home, it could be your relationship person saying, we just can't afford whatever you're planning here. I don't see how we're going to afford that. So two options based on if this is you. But if this isn't you and it's somebody else who's also coming in to make things more fair, realize that still your person, your partner in crime isn't going to agree with you if you feel like this is against you in some way. They're not going to be on board with that truth. They're going to be thinking about everybody and trying to make things more fair for everybody. So they're not going to feel any kind of sadness for you if you end up losing any money in the situation. And yes, they won't, like I said, there's not enough money to go around yet unless they start taking it from other folks. So it's interesting to watch and see how this King of Pentacles is going to try and figure out how to make things work. I really, really prefer this based on the idea that this is you, because it just works better, okay? So now again, let's look at this card as our solution. There's new stuff to learn. We are learning new things about ourselves. We're learning about how things work around us. And if this isn't you, you're going to have a lot to learn about how it's all going down and how it's going to change. So just be open to the learning. There might be new things they require of you to figure things out, just to be open to the learning. If this is you, you're still needing to be open to learning, to maybe you're offering new ideas or methods of doing things, and that's cool. They're like, okay, well, we have to work this out. We have to actually, your ideas are so different that everybody has to it has to conform to the usual methods or the computer program as it stands. So this is what you're working on learning, is how the computer program can take your brilliant new fluffy idea and transform it into what it needs to be to work within the program. Okay? Cool. You're learning. Lots of learning going on here. And the Seven of Pentacles shows there will be enough money in the end. It's just a matter of reshuffling the money. Okay? So whatever the money is doing, it needs to be shuffled around and changed from its organized situation here, maybe with more money on this side and less on this side, and maybe we're spending too much on other stuff. I don't mean that we have to go to single-ply toilet paper. God, that is just the curse of life. So don't do that. But at the same time, find a way to find more money, and then you'll be able to take care of it. You'll learn enough, you'll find the money, and yes, there will be new information on ways to make more money, meaning that you'll find a way to fund what you want to do with your process, with this new situation. You'll find a way to pay for it. I said you had the tools at your disposal to make things happen. So you are going to find ways to make things happen. Don't necessarily stick with the original bean counter. There's a creative bean counter hiding away in the back corners, okay? Find that new, innovative, creative person who mostly gets pushed aside, and I think they have new ideas that will help, all right? Cool. So we are going to get you a card, a closing card. Let's just see what this is, all right? That's the one for you, Gemini, for this week. Let's see. Give your inner critique a vacation day. Be kind to yourself. Ha! We are repeating what we did at the beginning of the month. It must be time. So if you're feeling lack of confidence, even as you're stepping into this and you're letting these people naysay you in this moment, realize that it's okay. They're just seeing it from their own perspective. But the reality is you're going to figure things out. You're going to learn new things. Maybe the way you were thinking of it the first time isn't quite right, and you're going to figure out what to do instead. But you can be kind to yourself in the process, okay? Don't let other people's words enter your heart so quickly, okay? And don't let your own insecurity in a moment stop you from moving forward, okay? Let's get you a pocket full of rocks, okay? It's easy to stop being kind to ourselves. Ooh, so we have, okay. So we have serpentine, we have green apatite, and we have blue apatite. Yay. So the green serpentine is a third chakra stone that's all about healing. It's about healing your third chakra, where all the emotions and feelings and memories go. At least that's what I was taught. This is also green apatite, which also goes into the same space. And green apatite is going to bring things up and heal them on a more practical, hands-on kind of way, right? It's cool because it takes care of things. You come up with a plan, but these are the non-emotional feelings and memories. You have memories in your third chakra that are like more practical stuff, like stuff from work and stuff from home and stuff from like how I learned to tie my shoes or how I learned to ride my bike and how I tried and I tried and I failed and I failed and I had to come out of that and I had to learn from that, and then now you can have those experiences and those learning experiences that you come back to and you heal some of that stuff, okay? So this is more practical healing This is practical healing on the things that didn't work out, that we made an emotion, attached an emotion to it. Maybe we had a weird experience when we were learning how to water ski or something like that, and we had to like go, okay, that was just how that went. It's personal growth situations. Like, you didn't stop water skiing, whether it was humiliating or not, the first time you did it. That's amazing. That's shocking and amazing, and some people do that and some people don't. For those who didn't continue water skiing, you're going to be pulling up water skiing and going, okay, well, I had a bad experience the first time. I want to heal that experience so that I don't ever stop myself from moving forward or trying that again. Okay, cool. So that's the kind of healing you're getting out of this appetite. The serpentine is emotional. So it's going to take your feelings about things, whether it's how you felt in the humiliation moment, and you want to put a little buttery, it's a buttery healing feeling. So it's a warm, squishy, buttery, loving hug of healing to that situation, and it makes all the emotions fall away. Does that make sense? So we want you to feel free to try things again. We want you to feel free to experience things again, because now you've gone through the healing, you've gone through the emotions, you've gone and healed everything on the practical level as well as on the emotional level. Nice, you're ready, ta-da! Now then, blue apatite is all about your fifth chakra stone, and you're going to be using your throat and your voice to speak to people in a healing manner. So we're not going to create new trauma to anyone. We're going to be speaking clearly, concisely, and with feeling and emotion, and we're going to, it's going to be beautiful, right? You're going to feel, you're going to help heal other people while you share what you're sharing, because you're sharing it in a healing way. Does that make sense? Huzzah! I love that. Excellent. So I'm going to put these rocks down right here. And as usual, Gemini, you don't have to carry those rocks if you don't want to. But if you do want to, comment below. Let me know what you got, what you're carrying, and how you enjoy the experience of the week. Come back on Wednesday and let me know after you've carried it for a little while. That would be great. Then you'd have the experience all up in you, so to speak. And I'll share back with you how it's going for me, all right? And of course, if you want to carry something else, let me know what you're carrying and how does it work for you. I really love hearing about that stuff, and I will of course respond because I don't have a team, it's just me. All right, so thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you all. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please do so. It helps my little baby channel grow, and I look forward to seeing you next week. We'll talk about the 23rd through the 29th, and we'll get you set for the week ahead. All right, thank you so much. We'll see you then.